up next, the Rockets taking on the Bucks. For the Rockets, a mixed bag for this team to start the season, but one run can catapult them where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Bucks, Rockets, coming up next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And from Milwaukee, Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Richard, one of the best things about still being so early on in the season, the fan excitement is real.
Oh, yeah, the fan excitement. That's the best part because everyone believes positive things can happen. That's the best part about the first third of the season.
Now here's Kuzma, and here's Porter outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
On the wing, Thompson. Green covering. Shot's good by Thompson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Kuzma. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Smith with a screen on Kuzma. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Green, the pass to Prince. Pass to Porter, and he drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Porter's got 5 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Durant. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Van Vliet with a screen on Kuzma. It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
Outstanding at penetrating to the rim. Durant's long strides, they're just tough to keep pace with.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Durant. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Over Turner. Milwaukee with the rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
And Houston has possession. 7-point differential. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, what attention to detail from Kuzma, finding the steal and sparking the fast break.
Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Durant. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Şengün against Turner. And Şengün gets it to go.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Now here's Durant. Last game he had 34 points. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Durant's got 6.
You might have the size, but very few have the skill of Kevin Durant.
Green with the ball. He had a big outing in that Bulls game as well. Pass to Prince. And here is Kuzma. Left side Porter. Basket counts. He's got 7.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
And here is Thompson. Releases from 15. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Now Porter. Kuzma outside. Down low. Here's Prince. Smith with the rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Up and over Porter. Prince grabs the miss.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Kuzma for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 8. Shot left block. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. For Milwaukee, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Kuzma outside. Green with a screen on Durant. Here's Kuzma. Oh, denied by Durant.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Porter against Thompson. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Şengün with a steal. In transition. Here's Eason. And Turner with the block. Eason against Kuzma. And then Turner with the dunk.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Rockets trail by 7. Now here's Durant. He has 6. Şengün, a screen on Trent. Durant, pass to Şengün. Porter with the steal. To the inside. Here's Prince. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. first one falls. Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Smith. It's both from the stripe, and we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Now here's Holiday. Oh, stolen by Turner. Kuzma down low, guarded by Durant, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 8 points. Milwaukee leading by 9. Trent outside. Down low. Outside for Porter. The 15-footer is good. 9 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Capella. Now here's Durant. Here's Eason. Shot clock at 6. Thompson passes to Holiday. Misses the 3. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. The 3 from Prince. Fires in the triple. And the Bucks lead by 14.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here are the Rockets now. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Thompson, no good. On the wing, Kuzma, guarded by Durant. Trent outside. Turner, a screen on Thompson. Porter, the pass to Prince. 3-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Holiday. Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Here's Porter. 9 points in the game. Trent outside. Back to Porter. With the drive. Eason with a steal. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Milwaukee leading by 9. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Milwaukee making some changes. Coffey comes in for Prince. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. And then for Houston, Finney Smith checked in for Kevin Durant. Okogie comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Shepard in for Holiday. Turner with it. In his last outing with 12 points. They set a pick. Here's Trent. Tries to save it. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Nice shot by Finney Smith.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Turner, a screen on Eason. Kuzma for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. coming into this having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
And that one didn't really go as planned. I mean, they made some unusual mistakes, but hey, a win is a win.
Nice shot by Okogie.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Coffey. There's a screen by Turner. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, leading by 5. Trent, the pass to Anthony. 29 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Clay stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Nance comes in for Kuzma. Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. Outside Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Milwaukee making a switch here.
One shot.
Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
The Rockets trail. Gary Trent is out there with Amir Coffey. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Sims in at the center spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Rollins passes to Anthony. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Davison. No good on the second free throw. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
And here's Milwaukee now. They've led by as many as 14. Anthony with it. Finney-Smith's there. Pass to Rollins. to Anthony. From deep, just 4 to shoot. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets' shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Eason, pass to Okogie. And here's Şengün. Outside Eason to the paint. It's picked off. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Inside, here's Okogie, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting team from last season. The 4th spot held by Milwaukee.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Trent. Rockets with a rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Okogie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Here's Okogie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Şengün, the screen. To the paint. And Şengün, throw it down.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Timeout.
So timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Milwaukee making some changes. Prince is checked in for Sims. Green comes in for Anthony. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Green, the pass to Trent. Back to Green. Now Porter. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Şengün. And here's Finney-Smith. He's got 5. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
The Bucks trail by 6. Outside Porter. From the baseline. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Eason, pass to Okogie. Back to Eason. Şengün, a screen on Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Eason can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Thompson in for Okogie. Houston leading by 3. Durant looking around. On the wing, Finney-Smith. The Rockets again can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Porter. Here's Green, guarded by Durant. The 3 from Prince, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. 14 points for him.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Prince. Trent outside. Now here's Porter, defended by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
The first free throw is good. Turner, he's checked in for coffee. Porter hits them both. Here's Thompson. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Turner. That one's wide left. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now here's Trent. Outside Porter. Oh, denied by Durant.
Just look at the length, KD. Yeah, he's different.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Back to Finney-Smith. They swipe it. Here's Trent. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Thompson. 12 points for him. Here's Eason. He buries it from 3. Eason's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Porter. Prince, a screen on Thompson. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Durant against Prince. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. And here's Şengün. Turner covers. Tipped. Trent outside to the inside. Here's Porter. Easton with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Easton. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Finney Smith. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
6 to shoot. Green with a screen on VanVleet. And here's Porter outside. Smith with the rebound.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Kuzma, the pass to Green. Counted from distance. Green's got 8.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Here's Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They haven't scored as much in the painted area this quarter. Maybe they should go back to that.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
And that one misses.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
On the wing, Green. Turner, a screen on Durant. Green, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Rockets trail by 5. Now here's Thompson. He's got 14. 3-pointer, VanVleet. Rebounded by Kuzma. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Milwaukee shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Kuzma finds Green. Outside Porter. Clock at 4. Over Van Vliet. Porter's shot is off.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nice. That is powerful.
Yes! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson in the post. Working on Green. Green with the defensive effort. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Prince. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Smith outside. Over Prince. Here's Capella. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Nice shot by Turner.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Rockets trail by 4. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Smith's got 5.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Kuzma, that's good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Bucks on top, leading by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look at Houston, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time it's about instant gratification. Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kevin Porter displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So the Houston 5 right now. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thompson's shot is off. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14. Basket's good. He's got 18.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Van Vliet with it. No points so far. Şengün, a screen on Porter. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Smith's got 8.
Oh, the young man doesn't even blink. In Smith's eyes, the defender was invisible.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
So it's the Rockets now. Following the score by Milwaukee. Durant, the pass to Smith. It's stolen by Kuzma. On the wing, Porter. Over Van Vliet. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Picked by Smith. Back to Durant. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Turner, a screen on Thompson. Here's Green. And then Turner with the dunk.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
Rockets trail by 7. Smith passes to Durant. Crafty move. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kuzma. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 10.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. BA, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Green. He's got 9. Stolen by Van Vliet. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
In this offense, they rely on Van Vliet to move the ball and find teammates.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Kuzma. Turner, a screen on Durant. Now Turner from outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Turner's got 15 points.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Rockets trail by 10. Thompson left side. Smith with a screen on Green. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Bucks have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Turner finds Kuzma. Here's Prince, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Şengün with a steal. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Green. Plenty of space. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Miles Turner is second.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Durant. 14 points for him. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
The Bucks have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Kuzma outside. Turner, a screen on Durant. Back to Turner. Pass to Prince. Launches the 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
So it's the Rockets now. And here's Durant. He's got 16. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Smith's got 11 points.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Porter, the pass to Turner. Now Kuzma, 3-pointer. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. Şengün against Porter. Şengün passes to Thompson. Over Green. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Prince has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green finds Prince.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah. Another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And he drops the first. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
Trent, he's checked in for Green. Pass to Trent. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Durant. 16 points for him. Şengün, a screen on Trent. Durant with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And Şengün gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Porter. Trent outside. Pass to Prince. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. A 12-point game. Now Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Fires the 3. Şengün, no good. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Back to Porter. Prince, a screen on Eason. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Thompson goes, oh, big finish!
Wow, okay, I see you.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
The Bucks leading by 10. Now Porter, give him 20. Trent, the pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Pass to Porter for 3. Eason pulls it in.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Turner against Durant. And here's Smith. Thompson in the post. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Milwaukee shooting a fantastic 57%. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Thompson. Milwaukee leading by 8. Porter looks it over. Kuzma outside. Prince, a screen on Eason. Shot clock at 5. It's Kuzma with the miss.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Talking about Dorian Finney-Smith, he plays that 3-and-D role so well, RJ.
Yeah, he's one tough dude. Long, athletic, loves that corner 3. He has all the tools that teams are looking for.
Milwaukee has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Anthony finds Trent. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
These are his first free throws of the game.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Coffey comes in for Porter Jr. That one misses.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Okogie's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 7. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Shot from 12. It's Kuzma with the miss. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Oh, KD making the bigs feel his presence.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter here. Kuzma outside. Back to Anthony. Kuzma outside. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game. Green's checked in for Kuzma. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter of the game. Anthony finds Trent. 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. Over Durant. Trent's shot is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. And now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead. Anthony outside. Here's Sims. Now Green. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
For the tie. Okogie's shot is off. Here's Green. And the 17-footer goes down. Green's got 13.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Milwaukee out in front, up 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets. That's not what Doc Rivers is looking for. Asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, he wants it all. He sees an opportunity for his team to dominate just a little more. But overall, he wants them to take advantage.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Gary Trent, Amir Coffey out there with Green. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Shot blocked! And they'll keep possession. And there's a pick. Out to Anthony. There's the triple, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 5. Now here's Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith, a screen. The rebound by Sims. Okogie's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Coffey. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Okogie. Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Pass to Coffey.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Nance is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Okogie, the pass to Finney-Smith. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Capella, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
He's such a bruising physical player. Capella is often tough to guard without fouling.
That's good from Capella.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Green finds Trent over Finney-Smith. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the free throw, no good. Here's Şengün. And Turner with the block.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector.
Pass to Coffey. The three is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Coffey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Şengün, a screen on Trent. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
And here's Milwaukee now. 3-point lead. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you. On defense, Houston. Coffey on the wing, defended by Şengün. From the line, out to Anthony, lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Durant. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Pass to Okogie. Şengün, a screen on Anthony. Okogie, the pass to Şengün. 5 on the clock. Outside Easton. It's stolen by Trent. That shot missing. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Turner with it. Outside, Green. There's a screen by Turner. Green, the pass to Turner. Coffey on the wing. Back to Turner. Puts up a deep 3. Easton pulls it in. Easton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Deflected. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And another miss by Milwaukee.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And that one's good by Durant.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Thompson against Anthony. Here's Turner. Shoots over Şengün. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Anthony. Turner's got 9 points now in the second half. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on A.J. Green.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
And the first one at the line is good.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Prince is checked in for Coffee. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. And a change for the Rockets. Smith's checked in.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? And here's Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Out left to the wing. Kuzma outside. No good with the triple.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Eason finds Durant. Thompson, a screen on Green. Smith left side to take the lead, and that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Pass to Prince. Now here's Kuzma, defended by Eason. Inside. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And here in the 4th, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
For Houston, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the 4th quarter. Thompson passes to Şengün. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Porter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Van Vliet's checked in for Eason. Well, the Rockets shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Durant against Kuzma. Durant, no good. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. 4-3. Durant, automatic at the rim. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Kevin Durant, unfazed by the D.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
The Bucks trail by 5. Now Turner. Kuzma outside. Turner, a screen on Durant. Back to Turner. Takes the 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet with it. Turner covering. They grab their own miss. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. The 3 from Thompson. And they recover it outside Durant. Goes up again. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
The Bucks shooting at 31% here in this 4th quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Smith against Prince. Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 9. Now Kuzma.
Yeah, so skilled once he gets in close. Kuzma has so many moves around the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Kuzma. Kuzma hits them both.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Houston leading by 7. Now here's Durant. Here's Thompson. Puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Now Kuzma.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Here's Van Vliet. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside Şengün. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. Oh, the shot is off. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Turner. It's good.
Wow. Turner just going off. Stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That one misses for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Kuzma against Durant. Count it!
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
Now here's Durant. Şengün, a screen on Kuzma. Durant with it. Turner covering. Turner against Durant. Not that time. Bucks trail by 4. Now Kuzma. Şengün pulls it down. 1:02 left in the fourth. Durant takes it in. Yes, sir, it's good.
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
The Bucks shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Outside Kuzma. There's 47 seconds left in the game.
A tense situation, but Kuzma just ignores the stakes and finds a bucket.
Complete. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Shot's no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. Now Green. Turner fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so the Rockets take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time. That's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
All right. Thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.